When it comes to intermittent fasting, eating disorders can you get eating disorders or?
Doing a 24-hour fast?
Well, yeah, 24-hour fast or 16 and 8.
It's really hard for someone to get an eating disorder doing a 24-hour. If someone's always used to eating all the time, then it'll be really hard for someone to get an eating disorder. If you're doing a 24-hour fast, let's say you do a 24-hour fast Monday, you take Tuesday, Wednesday, you're eating 16, 18-hour fast, and you're doing Thursday, you're doing a 24-hour fast. Okay, that's fine. You're eating all the time. Disorder is when you're not eating completely. You start to feel like, well, I'm not going to eat every day. I'm eating 100 calories a day. Then you have you're eating the same amount of calories in a smaller window. So if you want to really tap into into the cravings where you actually have an eating disorder, when you're eating very low amount of calories every single day, like you're eating, like if your normal intake is from your metabolic rate would be 2,000 calories. If you're eating in 700 calories a day, you will start to feel really fatigued, and you actually having an eating disorder where you don't want to eat anything ever again. So we're not completely decreasing our calories to have the eating disorder, like I said in my Specific and Use channel about limiting your calories. I mean, dramatically reducing your calories will cause a lot of problems. Forget the fatigueness and everything that's associated with reducing your calories and also your serotonin levels in your brain, but it also you will have an eating disorder if you dramatically reduce your calorie intake every single day. We're not dramatically reducing our calorie intake. We're just limiting the amount of calories by maybe 300, maybe 400 calories a day. That way we're not going to go into a disorder. So for someone who's always eating all the time and doing intermittent fasting, no, you're not going to have any disorder because your body's always used to receiving food and storing it as fat. As long as you're not eating, dramatically reducing your calorie intake every day, then you won't have no problem with eating disorder. There's actually no association with eating disorders. As far as the studies are done, they didn't have an eating disorder when they did studies for rats and all that. They actually prolonged their life by twice. So, twice their amount of their lifespan. So they did not have an eating disorder even though they ate less calories every day. But we're not dramatically reducing by half. We're reducing it maybe by 1/4 of your daily, calorie intake. That you can determine by your metabolic rate, which I do not know because this is a general question for my subscribers. So I can't be specific on that one. But I hope that answers. Did I answer it or no?
Yeah. And Tuesday.
Do you have any eating disorder?
No.
How long you been fasting?
I've been intermittent fasting. I've been fasting for a while.
How long? They don't know.
About maybe almost 2 months.
So, do you have eating disorder? Do you feel like you have an eating disorder?
I mean, when I do the 24-hour fast, the reason I can do it is because I have other, I may have other things to do that keeps my mind off. But if I'm free, then it's just like I could hold it on for a little more while.
Do you binge eat? I'm asking you a question. Do you binge eat?
No.
That tends to happen. So many people know that. People tend to binge eat after they do a fast, especially for 24 hours. Your body goes into this craze where you want to eat a lot, and that's natural because your body doesn't have an eating disorder. It wants to eat. Your body needs fuel. So no eating disorder here.
So I just wanted to add something I forgot to mention about. That was about intermittent fasting, but I want to talk about eating disorders in general, and it's more of a psychological issue than it is a physical issue, and it's mostly in teens because they're so under peer pressure and how they're supposed to be, through the media, magazines and everything, and since they don't look this way, they feel like they're scared and they don't want to eat a lot. So you have people that have anorexia who are pretty much people that they're afraid they're gonna gain, they're fat, and they want to dramatically reduce their calories and not eat, period. So mostly people that are anorexic are very slim, okay? They're at the gym and they're overtraining. They're training excessively. So in my opinion, I feel that it is more a psychological issue, even though there's no true study saying, oh yeah, it is psychological or it's a physical issue. But I feel that it is more of a psychological issue, and this also tends towards to young teens and younger generation. And bulimic people, bulimia, are people that they eat a lot. They binge eat, so they eat tons of crappy foods, like a lot of junk food mostly, and they're not really slim people compared to like anorexic people. People that are bulimic tend to be at their normal weights or actually overweight. But what they do is they eat a lot of junk food and they binge eat. After they binge eat, they go to the bathroom and they start puking and they vomit and everything else. And then that's their way of trying to get rid of all the crap that they ate. So they're kind of similar, but they're obviously they're all eating disorders. Binge eating is an eating disorder. But more anemic people are slimmer, and they're very slim, underweight dramatically. But that's why I say, like, fasting, intermittent fasting, we're not dramatically reducing our calories. We're not causing a crazy deficiency in our calories that we need. So because reducing our calories dramatically will cause an eating disorder like anemia. So this is why intermittent fasting, if you know how to do the protocol, you're not dramatically reducing your calorie intake. Not only will you possibly get an eating disorder, but you'll also tap into your muscles and you eat away at your muscles. So that's why people that are anemic always feel very fatigued. They feel very sore all the time because they're eating, their bodies are eating their muscles because they're not eating as many calories as they should be eating. So that's why I said in the video, people who constantly eat all the time do not get an eating disorder using intermittent fasting as a means of losing weight, because it's near. We're just reducing our calories by maybe 300, maybe 400 every day, and that adds up. But we're still eating calories, we're still getting the nutrients, and we're not tapping into our muscles as well. So that's one thing I wanted to add, and I didn't add to that because I think I was like really jittery. That freaking curse got me hyped. But that's that's something I want to tie into. So here's another question.
Tuesday I missed my arm workout. I usually do biceps and triceps. So Thursday I do back, and I combined it with biceps. And
so you missed your bicep workout. You're combining it with your back workout now.
Yeah.
Because you missed it.
Yeah. If I would have done back and triceps versus back and biceps, or versus doing it alone, which is better, which is recommended.
To do arms by themselves.
Yeah.
Or versus doing back
combined,
and
yeah.
That all depends on how many days you're gonna be at the gym. If you're at the gym 5 days a week, obviously you're not gonna be doing 2 or 3 body parts a day because you're gonna be overtraining, so you're not getting enough rest to do every body. You're doing every body group 3 times a week. That's just ridiculous. So we're doing arms on one day if you're doing 5 days a week. If you're doing like chest one day, back one day. But if you're doing 3 times a week, then you could do a combination of chest with biceps, back with triceps, leg with shoulders, and that'll be a 3-day workout. But I recommend doing arms by themselves to focus on the arms. And if you do a back and bicep combination, your bicep will be fatigued and you can't pull that much because you're using your bicep, it's already sore and it's already being used doing your back rows, and you're doing a bicep on top of that. I recommend doing biceps last if you're going to do a back with bicep combination, because if you do biceps first, you're going to be weight fatigued and then you can't get a good row on reverse grip rows or reverse pull-ups and all that.
So would back with triceps be good as well?
Back with triceps, yeah, you want to do pushing with pulling. So you want to have a push with a pull workout. So it could be a bench press with a curl, which is a pull. You could do a back row, a pull, with a push, which could be tricep extensions, push downs, or I think that's it. What else is it?
Yeah, I think that's it.
What else about that? That just all comes to preference. I mean, it's really hard to do like back and chest one day because those are big muscle groups. You could do that if you want, but if you're only doing 3 days a week, you better do chest with biceps, back with triceps, shoulders with legs. I would do big muscles first and then do small muscles. So if you're doing legs, do your legs first and then do your shoulders, because if you're doing like shoulder workouts, you're working a bit of your traps, and it's gonna actually, when you're putting the bar, if you do shoulders first, you're gonna feel the traps a little bit, depending on what you're doing upright rows and away from you're still working your traps, and then putting the bar on your traps would kind of feel really tender. So I recommend doing the squats and stuff like that first, then doing your shoulder workout so you don't pain in your traps from the compression of the bar. Same thing before you're doing biceps and back. You want to do your back first. Your biceps will be warmed up for your bicep workout. They are fatigued and done, but you can still work them out. And if you're going to do chest and triceps, yeah, fine. Do your chest first and then do your triceps, because you need your triceps for your chest workout for pushing. But doing your triceps first and then doing your bench press, you're going to actually have a quite possible injury, maybe micro tears, because you need your triceps to help you push the weight up. Even though it's a chest workout, it's not an isolation workout. These are compound movements. So to say that I'm going to do a chest press and not work my triceps doesn't make any sense. It's like saying I'm going to do squats and not hit my quads or not hit my hamstring. So you're going to hit your triceps regardless. So do your chest first and then do your triceps after, if you want to do that. My recommendation, I train legs, back, chest, arms, and legs, and shoulders. I might do legs twice a week. I do calves maybe twice or 3 times a week. I might do some forearms for the heck of it, but I don't do big with small. I just do big, 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 small, small, done. That's my kind of training, which is more of an advanced level. Anyone who's watching who's brand new to this, you could do twice a week and do upper body one day, lower body the other day. You get all kinds of gains, So you're brand new to training. Any kind of stimulant for a beginner will cause tons of growth and weight loss. For someone who is intermediate, I would say 3 times a week. 3 times a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. For an advanced person, doing 2 body parts a day. So Monday, 2 muscle groups, whatever you want to do. I will do legs first, legs and shoulders. Then take a day off. Then you can do chest with biceps. Take a day off. Then you do back with triceps. If you want to be advanced, what I do 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, back, chest, leg, whatever I want to do. I want to get my muscle groups first, my big ones first. I do legs, or my chest, or my back, and I go follow off with triceps, biceps, and then I do shoulders some other day. My last day, shoulders. Yeah. Long ass speaking rambles. Okay.
I think that's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
See, man, this guy asked me like, you think you got it up? I gotta hear this guy's like a million questions. I gotta answer it for him. I'm not even charging him for it. So I'm making him make his videos. Yeah, so I'm making him make his video for me, because now I think he become my permanent cameraman. Is how he's gonna pay me back recording me. So I guess that's it. Man. You have more questions? Off the fly? Let me know.
Not
I don't
today.
care. No script, unscripted.
Not sure.
I'm stupid. All right.